I would love you to cover an article on promiscuity and how it can desensitize feelings of love. I feel it would be very hard to determine whether you are actually in love with someone or not if you are a highly promiscuous person, especially if you are a male. So let me answer this question in this video. Hi everyone, my name is Martha. I'm a clinical sexologist with a doctorate in human sexuality. I'm also a relationship counselor with a master's in counseling. And I've been making videos answering all kinds of questions relating to love, sex, and relationships. So this was an email that came in for me. And as you can probably tell in this email, it came from a woman who wants me to talk about promiscuity and how this can desensitize people so much so that they don't know what is love and cannot feel love. So I feel like this is a generalization. So I'll try to shed some light on it in this video. So the email continues. I'm going to read the rest of the email. I'm not sure that promiscuous sex is without consequences in this regard. Would love your thoughts on this. I found from various people I know, women that is, that there are consequences and they believe that the guy loved them when they actually just wanted them for sex, and the women ended up heartbroken, or the promiscuous male hides the fact that he's married and has several other females on the side. So this is a belief after having had experiences, and probably many experiences, with men who seem to just want sex and probably say that they are in love, but actually it's not, because this male actually hides the fact that he's married and has other women on the side. So this person is cheating. And so I just want to clear out some things first. First of all, if you want to talk about people who are promiscuous, you cannot just say that only men do that. There are also women who are promiscuous. So I just want to clear that up. The next thing is you're associating sexual behavior with love. So there are people who can have sex without love, and it's a choice. There are people who are able to compartmentalize, and there are people who want to have sex but are not ready for a relationship. So then just because they have a lot of sex, it doesn't mean that they cannot feel emotions. It's just that they are mentally and emotionally perhaps not ready for a relationship. So how do you know whether this person really loves you? You need to exercise your discretion. There are people who say that they love someone because they want to have sex with them. Basically, these people use people to get what they want. They say what they think you want to hear. So basically, this is blatant lying. Then there are people who say that they love you because they truly believe at that moment that they do. And they are only capable of loving. Actually, we are all capable of loving to the extent that we understand love. So when someone says that they love you, they probably mean it, even though they are married. They may love you in one form, but love their spouse in another form. So that person who says that they love could genuinely mean what they are saying, and not to the extent of what the receiver understands. So love itself is actually a very big word and a very big term. So different people mean love in different ways. So just because this person says they love the receiver, you says that they love you, it doesn't mean that they are necessarily wanting an exclusive monogamous relationship. Then there are people who, of course, have different types of love. We feel differently about different people. The love that we have for our parents, for different friends, the extent of it, the shades of it, shades of gray. We have different shades of love. And so there are some people who are perfectly capable of loving multiple people and not adhere to this monogamous model. So I've explained it. This person is blatantly lying about love, using the word love and basically abusing the name of love to get what they want, sex. Second, this person probably does feel love and or may not be able to really comprehend the full extent of love, because we are only mentally and emotionally able to express to the extent that we understand. A third one I also begin to mention is that don't assume just because someone says love, it means it's the same thing that this person wants, which is monogamous, exclusive relationship, which is not necessarily what this person is looking for. So I mentioned just now, regardless of what love is, it is really important that the person who is hearing all these things exercise some discretion and discernment, and don't just think that people who have a lot of sex don't love and they don't have emotions. Maybe that is in your experience, but certainly not the case for everybody. So one of the things is that I'm actually sensing from this email is that there's a lot of pain in this email. There's a lot of pain because of bad experiences and a lot of generalizations. So the red Ferrari syndrome, where you want to buy a red car and then you just keep seeing red, and then you say everyone has a red car. Red is the color, you know. And so maybe you yourself have had the bad experience, your friends have had bad experience, or birds of a feather flock together. All of you seem to have similar stories, and so that becomes your reality, which is all men are like that. And how does this belief serve you in being able to have the relationship that you want? So I want you to plant a little seed in you that it's not true that all men are like that. And the faster and stronger that you believe that people are not like that, not all men are like that, the faster you will move away from this belief that people who are promiscuous or people who have had a promiscuous past don't know what is love, and don't understand what is love and cannot love. So this is definitely not going to support you in moving forward with your life. So if you would like to work with me, I would love to work with you. I work with men and women to have a beautiful, wonderful, fulfilling lives, whether it comes to their personal relationships or with their sexuality, because there seems to be so many layers of beliefs and pain and judgment all in this video, all in this email. And I hope that you will be able to move past all that so that you can have the happiness and love and relationship that you deserve.